Always an Adventure podcast is recorded in front of a live studio audience. Some sort of horrendous sample-based monstrosity with the generic beat under. Some sort of horrendous sample-based monstrosity with horrendous generic beat. Some sort of horrendous sample-based monstrosity with the generic beat under. Some sort of horrendous sample-based monstrosity with the generic beat under.
That wasn't rehearsed. Welcome to a very special, being the operative word, episode of Always an Adventure. As you can see, we're in the same room for the first time in AAA's rich history.
Good effort.
Good effort. That was a good effort. See, I didn't even look at the script that time.
I've literally never seen this, so you're going to have to tell me.
You knew what you were getting into. Explain the show, otherwise I will make you drink this in its entirety.
Today, we are gathered here to talk at each other.
Yes.
And
our one audience
and
member.
In a live, with a live,
only vowels from you, sir.
live studio audient.
To spice things up a bit, we will be drinking, which is going to make any sort of structure we have made completely fall out the fucking window. Already, I'm fucking bumping into the mic. Let's get to it, shall we? We don't have any questions, really. So,
Yeah, this is quite new for us because this is literally the first time we've done this way.
This is a regular sized table. This isn't like a tiny table and we're like forced perspective giants or anything like that. This isn't Peter Jackson's The Lord of the Rings Hobbits.
Did Peter Jackson do that film with creepy Robin Williams in it?
Creepy Robin Williams?
You know, the train one. I didn't explain that at all. No, Polar Express.
Oh, that didn't have Robin Williams in it, did it? I thought it had Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks. Yes, Tom Hanks.
Creepy Robin Williams.
Yeah. Tom Hanks is creepy Robin
That's what he's known as.
Yeah, you know, the creepy Robin Williams. Well, that was our first question from Alex. No, what was that bullshit film?
I'll pour myself a drink.
Yes, pour yourself a drink, you twat.
Not endorsed by, but we thoroughly recommend.
Yeah, this table's not going to be able to...
Cheers.
Cheers. And with that in mind, it is my birthday, not this week, not even next week, like the week after, I think. How old am I? In that spirit, we are now going to exchange presents because... After Alex finishes dropping everything and screaming, we're going to exchange presents. Immediately had to do another one!
What I managed to do was... Put it on the leg of the mic stand. Almost thought that because the lid wasn't quite on, it was just going to go everywhere.
That would have been disastrous.
Whoops.
So as I was saying before, you interrupted with mild peril.
Extended mild peril.
You have some gifts for me, and
yes.
I have a gift for you. Also, merchandise. This was the gift as well.
The gift is friendship.
Right. I suppose you do mine first because mine is very cumbersome and unwieldy. So that's going to be fun.
Because I know it's your one true love. Here, I have a sticker of a crab.
Oh, wow. Is it like a silhouette of a crab so I can sort of stick it like on me, maybe? Or maybe onto my forehead?
Replace your face with a crab.
That's beautiful, Alex. Thank you.
And some high-quality top-shelf games for you.
Trigger Man. And Rogue... Fucked up.
Time to drink.
Rogue Warrior, which has got...
Dick Machinko in it.
Mickey Rourke has Dick Machinko, and he's 99, you sweet piece of shit. That asshole's still twitching.
Fucking die, you fucking assholes.
It's just like... And on the end credits, someone's like remixed all of his sayings into like a hip-hop song. It's like, 99, you sweet piece of shit.
No surprise, motherfuckers. Happy fucking birthday.
And I've never heard of Trigger Man.
It's another awful game.
It looks like this is trying to be Hitman, but it isn't.
Yeah, I was entirely... I didn't realise this here, he's not even shooting at the person.
Blam! Just off there somewhere.
The picture at the top, the main character is pointing his gun to the right of someone shooting at him. So it seems like neither of them are shooting at each other.
Right, that's why it says nobody threatens our family, because nobody's threatening anybody at all.
Everyone's gone to the Stormtrooper School of Marksmanship.
Unthreatening gunman.
The crab will go there, that's going to fall over.
Is it meant to go that way?
I don't know how crabs work.
Sideways.
Oh God. This.
Stop
what are we
ruining the...
doing? Just put it there. There you go. Just. Is that all?
Yes.
Right now, are you ready for your stupid bullshit gift that I... Fucking hell. Now, I'm really sorry about the frame.
That was so loud. That was so loud.
Good. There you go, Alex.
What?
Be careful.
Oh, Christ. Oh, my goodness.
I grabbed this.
Oh, the clips are coming out.
No, I'm so disappointed with Amazon because the frame, it said it was sturdy metal, and it's clearly not sturdy metal.
It's metal, but it's not sturdy.
Okay, so the story behind this, when you actually look at it...
There's a clip on the floor somewhere.
Other butchers at this.
Wow.
This is a guy called Professor Elliot on Reddit. He had one of these items each day for like a whole year, and he just made a kind of Jim will paint it thing, and I painstakingly arranged this list as well, which took forever. And there were some spelling errors because he made a spreadsheet with it on it, and I asked him for it. Yeah, so this can go in the bin or on the wall, like wherever you want.
Amazing.
Happy Christmas.
Thanks.
Right, I think we should put that...
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
You say Happy Christmas, it's very nearly Filmmas.
Oh yes, Blame Phil Core Day. What date is that, audience?
That's Monday the 21st.
So is this Monday?
Days from now.
Blame Phil Day. Anyway, so I hope you enjoy that and you have a place to hang it up. Hopefully in plain sight where people... Have you still got that A3 frame that just says this is disgusting and I've made the most horrible swirly pattern in the world?
I've reframed it.
Yeah, that was... I'm not very good at making frames that aren't bullshit, am I?
That was like quite possibly the cheapest one you could find.
It was A3 frames were very difficult to find. Those ones in their stairwell, I had to go to about 4 different pound shops, and I found one in Canterbury of all places. I did go to Canterbury just to get a frame. That would be ridiculous. Nice. That was the gift exchange portion of the episode. Speaking of exchanging gifts and maybe putting responsibilities to other people, we're now going to ask the audience to participate in What's That Tune? Very special one.
Very, very special indeed.
Yes.
So these music, name the tune, quiz, round things have not been challenging enough, have they?
Well, speak for yourself. I fucking struggle.
So, prepare to struggle harder. Time for your sex tape.
Okay, go on then.
Oh, Christ.
I will be singing some lyrics from popular pop music tunes, stretching from the 1970s to the 2010s, in a death metal style.
Oh, good.
Of course.
All you have to do is name the song and the artist these lyrics come from.
Okay.
Oh, Christ.
Here we go then. Question 1. Scream! Scream bones!
Ah, fuck, what even is that?
I'm sorry, I'm too busy laughing. So it sounds like skin or skin and bones. It's oh, it's almost got it. I'm singing it in my head. Your skin and bones, something beautiful. Oh,
Something
God.
beautiful. It's Coldplay, isn't it?
Yes. What song is it though? Look at the stars, that's how they shine for you.
And all the things you
We're almost
do.
there. We're all yellow.
And all yellow.
Coldplay, Yellow.
Your skin, oh yeah, your skin and bones.
Well done.
Fucking hell, that was
Teamwork.
That was the easy one.
that was the easy one. My God, we used 2 brains and we still only just about got it.
Let's go again. Better run faster than my bullet!
Can we have that again?
Better run faster than my bullet!
Be faster than a bullet. Something about faster than a bullet. Is it Queen? Now, you think this would be easier because it's not just 1 second's worth of music. We're actually getting lyrics that are sort of decipherable. But it's not. You got anything?
Nope.
Should I hear it one more time?
I don't think that
I
will
don't
help.
think it-
No,
no.
it's fine.
Number 3. There's something with the steely knives!
Steely Ives? Steely Knives. Steel Eye Span. No, it's not.
All around my hat!
I will wear a tiny mammal, and then we take the crabs and put them in our eyes. And fuck. My brain is trying to connect the dots, and all that's coming up are just big old fucking blobs of nothing. Do you have anything? Anything?
Nope.
You apparently know more pop music than I do.
If I listen to the actual music, yes.
So that's a no from both of us again. Ooh.
Oh, you're gonna kick yourselves.
Damn.
Okay, number 4.
The dead lady pulls a maroon below.
I'm gonna really kick myself now because that's almost very. That's almost.
Do you want to hear it again?
Yes, please.
The dead lady pulls a maroon below.
I'm not doing good at this.
Don't kick yourself too much. This is not the first time I've heard this kind of round from our audience member, and I did similarly badly the Christmas one as well. And like when we found out what they were, it's like, of course it was. Of fucking course it was. Something about Streets Below, perhaps. Emote more and help me.
Participate.
Maybe drink and think at the same time. That worked.
That hasn't helped me most of my life.
No, that just made me feel gassy. Oh no. Oh no, it's stuck. I've got a stuck burp. Now I've got a whole different problem. I can't think of that song and there's no gas coming out of my face. I don't want to pass again. I want to get this one. Like,
Do you want to hear it one more time?
Go on then.
Because that's obviously going to help you a great deal.
Right, if I focus.
I'll do it more slowly and clearly, just for you.
The dead lady pulls a maroon below.
The dead leave holes in the room below. That's what it sounded like you said.
Yeah, something like that.
You sort of veered into Captain Yarface then for a little while.
It happens.
Yeah.
It's living rent-free in the mind.
Only because of you, Victor Storm.
Did that help you?
Nope.
Did that help me? No. That was a good effort, but we're going to have to pass it again.
Maybe you'll get it with number 5. This is, I think, actually, well, one of the more recent pop tunes, definitely a top 10 hit in the US and the UK.
Hunt you down, eat you alive.
What?
Hunt you down, eat you alive.
Hunt you down, it's your
Eat
life.
you alive, yeah.
Eat you alive. No. Yes. Maybe. Billie Eilish? No? I don't know a lot of pop music, especially for when it's really recent.
Especially when it's in a death metal style.
I think that's probably going to be better than the version.
Oh, it's
I'm
like...
going to say, yes, it's definitely better than the original.
No, come on, Sam. Fuck. Oh, this is tough. This is real tough, you know. I thought, oh, easy. You know what? I like death metal. I don't listen to pop music. Definitely those things will gel together, yes.
It's definitely going to work.
I reckon if you played me the real version, I'll be like, I don't know the name of the song, but I've heard it. Come on, you absorb radio sometimes.
I'm much better with the melodies.
The melodies.
Oh, no, we're not having any of those.
Melodic? Ooh.
Melodies.
Melodeth, go away.
Masks.
You want a hook? No, it's all blast beats and nothing else. For God's sake.
You're gonna pass on the last one. You're just gonna stick at 1 out of 5.
It's not the worst I've ever done. It's the worst you've ever done because this is the first time you've done this kind of thing.
We unfortunately we can't have the forfeit round. Anyway.
Oh yeah. It's like, no spoilers.
Yeah.
You know, our audience member has not seen that because I've not finished editing that episode yet. Because we're filming. This is the second Saturday in a row we are actually filming. Just to deviate slightly from the awful car crash that we're have headed into of this round.
Clearly, we are such deviants.
Yes. No, I'm sorry.
No.
Fucking hell.
1 out of 5 is. So I'll go through them. You got the first one at least. So you got
Skin, skin and bones.
Yeah.
of course, yellow by Coldplay.
Yeah.
Better run faster than my bullet.
That was Pumped Up Kicks.
Melody Man Mills over here.
Yep, right, yeah, fuck's sake.
They stab me with their steely knives.
So of course, Hotel California by the Eagles.
They stab it with their stealing eyes, but they just can't kill the beast.
Oh man, you did that one in the.
Yeah, I did another.
The dead lay in pools of maroon below.
It's Jeremy by Pearl Jam.
The dead lay in pools of maroon below.
Oh man, I should have got that one.
And finally,
Hunt you down, eat you alive.
was Animals by Maroon 5.
Baby, I'm playing on you tonight. Hunt you down, eat you alive.
Fucking hell. Maroon 5, you know, that still relevant band that are totally relevant.
So death metal. I'm sorry, were they any more or less relevant than the Eagles?
I suppose that one song that everyone knows. That was fantastic. Thank you so much for bringing that along and
torturing you with it.
That was way more enjoyable than the What's That Song 1 Second edition, just because you actually get to hear a bit more of it, I guess. I mean, got 1 out. We got 1 out of 5. It wasn't just on me for once. It was
somehow
both of us.
both just
You
about
are
got.
both failures.
If we got 0, our forfeit would just be you throwing empty cans at us. Fuck you! Time to get belligerent!
Belligerent and numerous.
That was fucking terrible, wasn't it? So, I've not prepared a story time this week, believe it or not, because usually I like to bore Alex with God knows what else.
And I like to yawn at you.
You have to yawn at me. But what I was thinking was, I could perhaps try to think of a birthday that you attended of mine that was particularly enjoyable. And now we've got to think about that. Just doing a shit. The one that comes to mind is 2012.
Yep.
I remember I had work on that day and I worked in a shitty... I worked at WH Smith and it was bad. I always found it fortunate to work in the daytime on my birthday and then just have the next day off. And
Is this Boring Alice?
this is Boring Alice,
It involves Boring Alice.
which has its own little sub-story as well. But we'll
Her name
get to
wasn't
that
Al- yeah, her
when
name
we
wasn't
get up
Alice.
to Boring Alice, which will make sense in Aurora Boring Alice.
I'm teleconfined to your workplace.
Anyway,
Can I see her? No.
so to get me through the day at work, I drank 2 litres of this Kick energy drink that we were selling,
No.
and I was just like, that was a 9-hour shift where I was just pretty much off my face on energy drink, and I was very devil may care with the customers because it's my fucking birthday, I don't care, I'm 20. I was 20 something, that's depressing to think about, isn't it? Jesus. I was 25, 26. 26.
5, 6, 7. No, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Rootin' tootin' baby.
My boot scooting baby, it says. Boot scooting is where a dog drags its arse along the carpet. So, well, if your baby is boot scooting, of course it's going to drive you crazy. You probably just end up going, I don't want this anymore. Someone else have my child, please.
Child has worms.
Yeah. I'm a pro-lifer and I can't kill them.
Just keep pulling at them. The endless tapeworm from the child's bumhole.
So you're saying you're against postnatal abortion?
Isn't that just infanticide?
Isn't that Moida?
Don't get fucking semantic.
I'll get semantic with whomsoever I want.
Fewer.
Anyway, what was I talking about? Energy drinks. That was a shit idea because I was probably very closely on the verge of having some kind of heart failure. You met me after work. In the town that I worked in, there was a little festival that was pun-horrific. It was called Tentertainment because it was a place called Tenterdon.
Ow, my spleen.
My eyes,
Thank
they
you.
distend.
My thighs are so slapped.
What did we do there?
We drank.
What a fucking surprise.
Because, you know, we occasionally like a drink. I don't know if you've noticed. In an act of solidarity, our audience are drinking with us.
I'm not on camera, but I am raising a can in acknowledgement.
Don't worry, we have all been pricked, and we're all pricks. So we've all had our jabs. Actually, I've only had 1 jab, so I don't have as much 5G as you guys.
My signal's fucking brilliant. Actually,
Jack.
I'm allowed to say fucking on your podcast.
You can say if you want.
Fucking
Good.
We encourage loads of...
motherfucking balls.
Yeah. I tend to bleep the word cunt out with Lely's hiccup. Because it's funny.
Enjoy that one.
There.
Today's episode was brought to you by the letter.
So we're there, and there was this young lady who worked in the shop next to the shop I worked at. And she often came in and just shot the shit and stuff. She was quite sort of... I don't want to be mean, but she was quite plain. She didn't really...
If she was a spice, she'd be flour.
Yes. If she was a colour, she would be beige. Which there's nothing wrong with that, but the sort of person that doesn't really know how to hold a conversation beyond, hi, how are you? And then they would just drone on about their work all the time. And her name was and you thought, for some reason, you just turned around to me and was like, what's her name? Boring Alice. Like, yes, she was christened Boring Alice. Like, she came out of the womb. I christened thee Boring Alice. She just came out looking really like. It's like, you are boring.
My job shit.
You look just like Harry Kane when you did that face.
What face?
That's the one.
Oh, that face, apparently. What face? That face.
That Harry Kane face.
Do the Harry Kane face.
Yeah, when you look like Harry Kane.
I want the pumpkin pie!
I want the Carlos and Bernie's!
Teeth fall out. What was that noise that just exploded from my lungs? Anyway, I think we went back to your car for some reason earlier that day.
Yes.
And I either put something in the boot of my car, which was parked near your car. Believe it or not, I was allowed a driving license and still am. There's a good story about that, but we won't tell that this week. And then we went back into town, we got a little bit tipsy, and then we were like, oh, we've got to sober up because we wanted to drive back to yours. So,
Yeah.
you know.
We had to kill some time. It was like 2 or 3 hours we had to get rid of.
Yeah, so we slowly sobered up, and Boring Alice, who we're just going to call her that now, hung around, and she was just being herself. Apparently she fancied me, but she was so boring that I couldn't tell. She had almost no, like... She keeps trying to add me on Facebook. I keep just going, I'm not interested. Sorry. I don't...
She thirsty.
She is so... like, over the course... This was 9 years ago, and she keeps just, like, popping back up going, Boring Alice wants to be your friend. It's like, no, we have nothing in common. Nothing to talk about. Anyway, and then we were like, right, it's dark now, let's go home. And I was just like, shit, where's my camera? Where the fuck is my camera? Like,
Where's my spy camera?
where is my camera?
Well, that one.
No! I had a camera like this, very fond of it, used to take loads of pictures, and I inexplicably lost it. And I was like, shit, so we retraced our steps around Tenterden and just outside of Tenterden, everywhere we went.
And and by this time, it was pitch black.
And we were at least sober, it killed a lot of time.
Yeah.
And then I was like, fuck it, let's just go. I just want to go to yours. So went back to our cars. I was like, I'll just get my t-shirt, or hoodie, sorry. T-shirt. I just said something wrong. Where's my... Didn't mean to say that. I got my hoodie out of the boot. And then on the floor, underneath my car, what was sitting there? The fucking camera. The maddening part of that was... We actually went back to our cars twice on passing to see if it was there, and I couldn't see it. And I was just like, for fuck's sake, we just wasted so many minutes, almost an hour, just walking a fucking round like a pair of plebs. Anyway, so we went back to his and drank some cider. No, and then we were drinking rum and coke until 6 in the morning. The only reason we went to bed is because we had run out of booze. Because we were not tired, but it's now fully light outside. And we had about an hour's nap, and then we went to Tesco, and we just looked like fucking death. And the breakfast that Alex made were hot dogs in wraps.
Wrap dogs.
That was the rest of the day. That kind of deflated, that is. But that was my actual post-birthday nonsense. That was a particularly interesting birthday. Not the craziest birthday. No. Like, a lot of Boring Alice, losing cameras, and drinking till 6 a.m. But we used to drink till 6 a.m. a lot. That was our... If we weren't doing always an adventure... We were just sitting at Alex's getting fucking drunk and listening to music and singing badly to Coed.
Yeah.
Real badly.
We sit down, drink an entire bottle of crack and just shoot the shit for hours.
And sometimes pizza. This isn't an endorsement. Papa John's used to just get the biggest fucking pizza possible and just graze through it. And all the sides. So many sides. Papa John's, if you want to endorse us, I'll happily. We'll do some mukbang, which is where you're Scottish and do it. So that was my kind of meandering tale that I actually didn't write down, and I fucked up far less because I wasn't reading it from a fucking script and tripping over my words.
Testicular torsion.
Yeah.
I think I may have completely misunderstood the entertainment part.
Oh, Tenterden was the name of the town.
Yeah, because I was just assuming it was entertainment in a tent. Because then it could have been entertainment.
And then if there were two people inside two separate tents, you could be too intense entertainment in the tent of Tenterden. There's a lot of tents. Tentertainment was the miniature festival version of Boring Alice. It was just kind of, oh look, generic hot dog stand, generic indie band from down the road. They've only just learned how to play the guitar.
Yeah, they really wanted to put an F chord in this particular song they wrote. Yeah, it was pretty insipid.
Hence the drinking. Oh, I think we might have got some food from the kebab van as well. The quality kebab van that was in the car park of the doctor's surgery.
Cuts out the middle, that doesn't it?
If they had a 5-star rating, it would just be a big black greasy hole in place of the sticker. That would be it. It was not good. I swear I saw something crawling in one of the kebabs once.
Disgusting.
Fresh.
It's
Is
real
it,
live
is it
produce.
even meat? Vienna sausage.
Best.
Best. They were called Quality Kebab as well. That was the name of their van. And then someone peeled the Q off, so everyone just started calling it Uality Kebab. Like, it's quality without the queuing. Speaking of food in general,
Yes.
you're going to love this, and
Oh,
you know
am I?
what's happening. We do have a question that somebody submitted last week. We were like, we're going to have to fucking include this. So Vincent asks, how many jelly beans can Alex fit in his mouth?
Let's find out.
We don't know how many beans are in each bag. If you could count the beans that are in one bag and just sort of guess how many are in all the others. So we've got 10 bags of these, and we're going to see live on camera how
get
many
to 'em.
jelly beans Alex can, if he can open them first.
I've thrown them across the room.
Right.
There's quite a few.
Oh, jeez, there's so many. I knew there was a reason I got this camera out. So here we go. There's a nice close up there of. Nope. Try not to get you in shot. Do you mind being filmed? Do we have to sign a release if we accidentally film the audience?
Do I have to sign a release? I don't know.
I'm asking you if you have to sign a release like you're in control of the situation. Like I'm in control of the situation
Is
at any
anyone in
point.
control of anything?
Fun fact, no. Can't lift the table up so the audience can see. Just flip it. Do a flip.
That is a goddamn mountain of beans now.
Yeah, that's just one. That's just one packet.
Almost a 66.
65, you just dropped one.
65, yeah.
It's a shame there aren't 69. Nice.
I know. You gotta eat the floor beans.
It's 65 now because it's fucking gone.
So there's approximately 650 to 670 beans here. He's not going to try and fit them all in his mouth, but we will see
What?
how
Yes, he
many.
is.
Right, I'm thinking I'm going to need more than one bag open.
Yeah.
These are already... open them and they're immediately tacky, which is always reassuring.
There's a hole in the middle of this table, and I foresee beans falling down the hole. 100 fucking 30 odd
Yeah,
beans.
come on. Four beans.
Yeah, we need the audience needs to gourd us. Gourd.
God.
The fuck up cider needs to come out. I can't even fit in frame anymore.
I was wondering if you had considered the fact that more of that cider you drink, the more you're gonna fuck up.
That's the
that's
joke.
the joke.
That's the joke.
That's the joke. The goggles, they do nothing.
Billingdon cider, the finest tipple if you want to get so smashed you forget things and wake up in somebody else's garden.
I'm not really sure I can drink bottled cider that doesn't come in a plastic bottle that's 3 litres.
Yeah, it almost feels wrong, doesn't it? And it
What-
doesn't.
what- are we
Oh,
missing?
Not wrong enough.
What?
What are we missing?
What are we missing? I don't know. What am I missing? What am I missing?
A large jug of something?
Oh shit! Fuck!
Alright, mate, you're fine, right? You got a motor that don't work so good, and another motor that also don't work so good, but not in the same way. You come on down to my cut and shut garage, we'll sort you out. But hang about, we don't just fix cars and stuff, we can sham together pretty much anything you like. Turn your knackered kettle and your microwave into the ultimate tea boiling machine. Keep your schlag neighbours' mincers out your business with a gnome trellis. Who needs fashion when you have an enormous pocket shirt? You're in my house now. Barry P. Spire's ass.
Barry will not sell your pets, children, or elderly relatives together. Cut and shuts are sold as seen. No refunds if something randomly explodes in your face.
Oh.
Speaking of
Oh.
big jugs, the reason why it didn't occur to me to get this
Oh wow, that's warm.
was because somebody put it in the vegetable drawer.
Oh god, it's old Rosie. You fucking bitch.
You whore!
Chug it along on the old ragdoll.
So. Stop it! It sounds
Long
like.
spoon.
Bring out your dead! Audience prediction. How many jelly beans? Fucking hell, that's only 2. How many packets?
4 packs.
That's what, 260 jelly beans?
Something like that, yeah. So do I have to? So I just have to pack them into my mouth until I can't fit no more.
Yeah, you don't have to chew.
Title of my sex
No,
tape.
no, chewing is right.
Chewy?
No chewing. I knew that there's a reason why I brought this. Spit them out into this, and then I count them.
Then you put them in your mouth.
Right.
No, just say what's left.
Yeah.
2 boys, 250 beans.
This is a pile of beans.
We can't actually see the pile of beans because all of this is in the way, and this is in the way. But we've got the bee cam. They've got the bean cam down here. So.
LA Beast here, and today I'm gonna eat a fucking load of beans.
Right. Do 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 do. Oh, stop doing that, honey.
Got no chewing.
Fucking hell. guy's an animal. So whilst Alex is doing that, I will tell you about a time that I can't see.
The most important part is don't laugh.
You played Chubby Bunny where you put flumps in your mouth and stuff. Then the word flump was suddenly too much. You're right there, Alex. do you have to say? You have to deliver the next bit. There is no next bit. So whilst he's doing that, I'm just going.
Woo, come on, Alex.
You can do it. You're so mad.
Da, 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 da.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. What? Slarty Bart fast. Please don't choke.
Please check. Come on, there's loads of room in there.
I'm sorry. What? Is that it? Is that it? Do you reckon that's it? Okay, right. Spit them out. Oh, it's gone so red.
Ow.
Jesus Christ. How many? Oh, I have to count.
Why would you want to do that?
Oh God!
I got some more. Oh, when the beans touch like the back of your throat, it's just like.
Well, your answer, Vince, is a lot. I don't think I want to count those. So that looks like about a third. I should say about a third of that pile is in your mouth.
So, what, like 80?
Give or take 80 beans. There's your answer, Vincent. I really hope you're happy.
Or just over one of these packets.
We massively overcompensate. So the prize giveaway, whoever guessed the closest gets a... Would you like a pack of jelly beans?
Yeah, right.
All right.
I almost hit your face then. I'm just assaulting our audience with jelly beans. Would you like to wash it down with some delicious old Rosie?
Did they go on your feet? I was trying to say, I'm so sorry, Master Bruce.
The most dramatic reading ever.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, my hands are really sticky now.
I'm expecting a few more beans just to pop out.
Just one comes out my nose.
Mate, you're just like every now and then, and just like a bean just flies across the table. Would you like some old Rosie to wash down the delicious bean juice?
Maybe.
Your hands are so sticky now.
Such an appetizing thing to see.
My head is already spinning, and I've not even had that much to drink. Well, that was definitely the climax of the show. I don't think we can really top that, to be honest. But I was going to ask you to justify some clutter, but there is no... All this clutter is justified in all of Alex's recording equipment. There you go. That's the end of that segment.
Okay.
Our audience has to go for a piss.
You alright for drinks?
I'm good.
I've got another can here, and I've got this fucking... This cider, and this cider, and that cider.
And you were there.
We just got beans on the table now.
I kind of want to eat them.
By all beans. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't know what it was. I think it was you trying to speak. What I was thinking.
A really good idea to take a drink while someone's doing something stupid.
And I just thought, that sort of made me internally chuckle, like what you were doing. But then what made me spit it up was like, look how off the rails it's gone already. Like, it's just gone so anarchic. So like, I'm drinking a huge jug of cider. You're fitting beans into your gob.
Stuffing them into my mouth so much I have to make noises because of them.
Welcome back.
Hello. Whoa, it fucking stinks in here.
It stinks, and it's really hot in here as well. The cider is like I've let it breathe, and now it's like dissipating into the room.
I've ended up pushing the chair back against the door, so it sounds like a really terrible next door sex thing.
Next door sex thing, good.
Sex door? No, that's a different thing. Do not sex to this. Oh, fucking no! The best Flashbomb song. Flashbomb.
I think you should be drinking that now.
It's the one that goes, "Make me go crazy with your spastic beat," just as your neighbours we're driving past your neighbours, and then that was the bit of the song that it decided to say. You're like, "Don't worry about us."
We're fine. We're okay.
So anyway, Alex has a thing.
Internet swipey McDoodads. This is fairly normal, but I just like the name of the product. Toot Toot Driver's Bundle.
I'm sorry, I was laughing during that. What, T2?
What could be, dear listeners? Toot Toot Driver's Bundle.
It sounds like a sort of child's toy.
Yeah, it's just like a little like car track thing.
You say that, but like my first thought was toots is what my fiance uses for farting. It's like toot toot, just like it smells like people have been tooting in here, and I've probably, definitely, surreptitiously let out some farts. I couldn't say the word surreptitiously. Oh no, I think I'm slurring my speech already.
Splurreptitiously.
So I'm gonna take a wee dram of the cider.
Do you know what's really sad here?
What?
I'm the person making sensible drinking choices.
It's not as if this is day 3 of drinking.
Yeah.
Day 4.
Yeah, like I drank on Wednesday, I drank on Thursday, yesterday, and drinking today. Yep. And tomorrow it will all catch up with me, and the cumulative hangover might actually kill me. Anyway, yes, toot toots and the swiping. Well, yes, we're paying attention. Yes.
Isn't that a Coheed and Cambria song?
I think it's off their first album.
Yeah, they just play through a vuvuzela.
What's in the bundle?
Can you help this poor person in desperate need of getting 1 bag of cement?
Just one.
Just one.
So just one bag. Does it have to be fresh cement, or can it just be a block of set cement that's been sitting in your shed for 4 years?
They're in desperate need. Tried everywhere. Can collect ASAP.
Is there a dearth of cement all of a sudden?
Seemingly so, yeah.
Go to a DIY shop.
Just go to Woolworths.
They tried everywhere.
They couldn't have tried everywhere because there is...
Have you tried B&Q? Oh no, I actually haven't.
Have you tried a really obvious place?
Have you tried the middle aisle at Aldi?
It could be fucking, yeah.
Cement crisps. Delicious. Crunchy.
Cement underpants.
But cement is an irritant though, so that would not be fun for anybody.
It depends what your idea of fun is.
Not having fucking burning balls.
A person called Neb is looking for a new member for his band. Okay. Busted tribute band looking for someone to take the role as James Bourne.
Like, I have to climb into his skin.
Yeah. PM if interested, based in Broadstairs. No, it is not a joke.
No,
it's very much a joke.
Did he put that?
Yes.
It's because the fucking idea that there's a busted tribute band,
yep,
which we all know is McFly.
Get with the programme. I think you'll find it's McBusted now.
Oh yeah, they realised how similar...
They had some sort of corporate merger.
They did that. I would like to be part of that band, but I'm already part of Rainbow Drops, so I can't... it's like Metallica. You can't be in another band, or you get kicked out of the band because something cunts.
In fact, the Rainbow Drop schedule is very busy.
It's always, we're always doing stuff, coming up with songs, merch.
Who makes balloon arches specifically wanted for a gender reveal?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
I know that Captain Holt really likes making balloon arches.
Vindication!
But other than that, specifically for gender reveal,
Yep.
I think
My specialty is gender reveal balloon arches.
specifically just pink or blue or yellow. Is yellow? I think
Is yellow agenda.
is yellow agenda. What gender is this room? Like,
They were all yellow.
I also have a local story as well.
Local news for local people.
No, I've got a very serious story to talk about.
wow, you said that with such sincerity. I believe you. You got beans coming out your
I
nose.
snotted there.
Look, more beans.
I'm
just all beans.
Fruit full of beans.
Woman's car pelted with onions.
I mean, how serious?
Oh no!
I'm sorry. It's a very grave subject, and I should not laugh.
So dangerous. She thought it was a rock.
Sorry. So dangerous.
So dangerous.
You said so dangerous.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
Nope.
Both of you need to take a shot now.
You did say
Because
so.
at least one of you was wrong.
So
The
dangerous.
best kind of wrong.
So dangerous.
Dangerous.
See, it's hard reading from things.
Now I need to actually find the article to read from it.
Woman's car pelted
With onions.
There are a few questions I'm sure will be answered in the article, such as how many onions, what type of onions, were they cooked, did you season the onions first?
Were they blooming onions or a conventional onion?
Those blooming onions getting on my car.
Blooming onions.
I thought it was a chaz, was it? You're throwing sticks bloody boomeranged on you.
Yeah, flaming galah.
Galah, that's where galah comes from.
It's only a little kick up
That's
the bum.
where they got the bird name from.
From Alf Roberts from Home and Away. He invented a species.
I've somehow lost the ability to... This is a useful spoon! Ah, yes.
You're not really leveraging its length there, are you?
No, it's not very long.
It's only because when you hold it here, it just spins. It's just fucking. I would have just twisted it and it would have done nothing.
Yeah, it's,
As a long-time fan of this podcast, I'm very aware of that.
it's such a fucking
Look
Look
dumb...
how
shit
damp
your spoon is.
Look how damp this patch is. Anyway, yes, can we get back to
Colours.
your onion car lady, please?
Sittingbourne woman lost control of car after yobs pelted with onions from car park roof.
The word yobs made me laugh the most out of that entire sentence. I'm not even sure why. Like, kids, like, they do anything for entertainment, you know, chuck tyres around and then make a camp out of them. Lobbing onions from a car park roof. That I actually had to source the onions.
Hey, Alfie, what do you want to do? Mischief. What's a stupid modern name for kids? But Blake. So Archie, what are we going to do today? I don't know, Blake. Maybe we should cause some mischief. Let's buy onions.
Bulk buy a
Big sack of onions.
just like tip them over the side, just raining onions, and people just like, weather's a bit strange today.
Just tennis serving them to each other.
It would make the weather conversation that every British person has, give it a bit more flavour, specifically onion flavour.
So many onions. I'm a little teared up by this weather. A woman lost control of a car after yobs in a multi-storey car park pelted it with onions. Police were sitting... Police? No. I'm going to fuck this up so many times. I can't read.
I would help you.
Drink more cider, make cream better.
Everybody knows I can't read good.
That impossible.
Not even shot glass, it is straight now.
Straight shirt cock in this.
Yeah, you
Just an FYI, I actually read better after drinking. I don't need my glasses after the third pint.
because everything's fucking blurry anyway. So
No, apparently it relaxes my eyes, so I'm not one-sided anymore.
Nice.
medical drinking.
Drink 4C better.
For your throat's sake, smoke.
I learned something new today.
Police were called to Sittingbourne Town Centre on Sunday evening following reports vehicles... Blah, 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 blah. I got half a sentence in. Police were called to Sittingbourne Town Centre on Sunday evening following reports people were launching vegetables at passing vehicles. Vegetables.
We're expanding now.
Hitting at least 2 and causing damage to a windscreen. Big fucking onion. I've got a celeriac in my boot.
Award-winning prize onion from someone's allotment. Like, that's it, we're chucking this off or something.
25 kilo pumpkin.
Just yeet that off the fucking top of it. Smash.
Turnip, very solid. That would.
Yeah, that would do some serious damage.
Turnips, you could kill someone with a turnip.
Yes, I could.
Please don't do that. I'm speaking to both the audience and the audience.
If you're considering murder, don't do it with a turnip.
All right, let's not get into that because, whoops.
One victim was Hayley Marsh, who was driving down St Michael's Road at around 7:30 p.m. She was passing the car park opposite Quick Fit, which is very important seemingly, when onions were lobbed at her car, causing her to lose control and smash into the curb.
That poor curb. I mean, what do I feel sorry for here? The onions, the curb, or the woman?
I also want to know, do we have more details on the onions?
Yeah, like, I'm very curious about
Were they silver skins?
Yeah, were they those big sweet onions?
Spring onions?
They were just fog.
Gentle rain of spring onions.
What are these scallions doing flying through the air?
Shallots.
She's now warning others to be vigilant.
Oh, what?
And
Of onions raining up on...
Fear the onions! They rain from the skies!
Maintain onion vigilance.
Anyway.
And fears the antics could cause a serious or even fatal crash.
You have a big bit of saliva in your beard.
Good effort.
Saliva or bean.
Saliva or bean, the new segment to the show.
A 38-year-old housewife said, I was just driving home from a friend's when I heard a deafening bang and something I had smashed into my front windscreen.
The whole vandalism of vehicles is obviously not funny, but the fact that it was with an onion, of all things, you hear those horrible stories where people lob breeze blocks off of overpasses and stuff. It's like, this is onions! Fucking onions! Seriously! Wait, there's more.
Oh, wait, there's still more of the article. It scared the life out of me and made me smash up the curb. Smash up the curb. I didn't see anyone and it took me by total surprise. Onion surprise!
I think any onion that's airborne and outside is pretty surprising.
The tyranny of flying onions! I have had to have my car checked. But luckily, there was no serious damage. It's so dangerous, and I feel if I had been going any faster, I would have lost control of the car completely.
Just as well, she wasn't speeding then, so that's a cautionary tale. Just always stick within the speed limit, because you never know when onions are just going to inexplicably rain from the sky and fuck up your day.
Or some other root vegetable, maybe. A very spear-like carrot. Get you in the neck! Ah! In my jugulars.
Oh, that reminds me of the film Shoot 'em Up, where he kills someone with a carrot by stabbing his eye. Because that's how carrots work.
Yeah. I was totally taken aback by the shock of it all and how loud it was. I know how loud...
And the onion just slapping onto the fucking car.
I've had a big old stone kicked up from a car hit the corner of my windscreen of my car. That was really loud.
That is literally a stone.
Yeah. I don't know how my window didn't go through and came out of it with no serious damage.
I know how.
Because it's a fucking onion. Science. What is science? At first I thought it was a rock or a load of apples. A load of apples?
Because
Several apples.
but they sell apples by the load at supermarkets now. It's like, here, have a load of apples.
How many? By the so many.
Is that a Kent thing? Massive apple glut, lot of orchards, lot of apples.
Apples
much-
raining on your car.
That's the only way you can quantify the sheer mass of apples that are in Kent. So, yeah.
A police spokesman said no suspects were found, but officers have discovered onions on the ground where they searched the area. Look! It's a smoking gun!
Now it's an onion.
Spray painting around the fucking onion, the shards of onions.
A little stick side thing. So yeah, onions.
That was the funniest fucking story about onions I've...
Remember, kids, the onions.
Remember, kids, onions.
Vigilance.
Yeah, onion villages. Oh, fuck off!
Villagers. Onion villagers.
Speaking of onions and villagers, we would like our final bottom of the show question to be asked by our wonderful audience member.
I've got two questions, actually.
Okay.
All right, that's fine. I'm going to allow this.
Are my family safe? And can I leave now?
Yes and no. But I'm not saying which order that I'm saying yes and no in. The door's always open, but whether you can get to the door without tripping over all of these fucking wires is another thing entirely. And could you really live with that on your conscience, like ruining the end of the show? In fact, I think it'll be entirely appropriate if everything just falls down, so the entire room just folds in on itself. Like, yeah, we'll see you next week.
Due to the tyranny of onions, the reality has collapsed around us.
You open the door and just onions start spilling out.
Oh no, it's happening again!
Going back a bit, I don't have any local news, but we walked around town yesterday and Alex posed outside glory holes. The funniest thing about that probably is not that it's still closed, that it looks like someone has smashed a golf ball into one of the windows and then sawn it off like halfway through and just like smoothed it over. It's just like this half a golf ball and this shattered glass. It's like someone rage quit this fucking round.
Or it could have been that someone smacked it so hard that it deformed as it went into the glass pane. So it's just sort of stuck in there.
It looks like it's done from the outside.
Oh, okay.
It either fell apart because golf balls, or someone just kind of sheared it. So it's just level with the windows. Like, but that's obviously still damaged.
A golf ball's not going to shatter toughened glass. It's not an onion, is it?
No, it's not a load of apples.
Golf, but with onions. We're going to go play golf with onions in a bit, like when we're done here. That's the thing. I've got onions and we've got sticks. And as we all know from past stories, I don't use normal sports equipment. I just use sticks. So sorry, your family are safe. But we'd prefer it if you did not leave just yet. But we are very close to the end of the show. Those fucking jelly beans are just going to solidify into like one mass. I just keep seeing them out the corner of my eye. And that was the signal that we have reached the end of the show this week. Fucking hell.
What's behind that door? Is it the exit or is it the polar bear from last?
Oh no! Not again! Well, thank you very much for joining us on this wonderful ride, which totally went to plan and didn't fall to bits whatsoever. Actually, I think we did very well. Like, I'm going to toot my own kazoo here and say that we did good. Why are you holding it like a teacup?
Because it's so light. Alex, pinky finger out.
So,
Thank you.
So we're going to return to Alex coughing everywhere.
Beans, just beans.
We're going to return to a less sweaty, largely bean-free content next week. I'm taking next week off because it's my birthday and I don't want to sit behind a laptop screen. This is why we've done 2 episodes 2 weeks in a row, and they are going to be released in a normal schedule anyway, so that's fine. I think I'd like to do this again, maybe on your birthday. We'll come to Kent and we'll
set up in a slightly bigger room.
We'll set up in your room, like the clutter-filled room. We'll just have things. We won't be able to move because, like, like cables will be wrapped around our arms. We're like, well, this feels like I'm in some kind of possibly sexy torture device. Before you just coughed and spluttered everywhere, I was going to say thank you for watching. Thank you, audience, for providing stellar input. Like, genuinely, like...
It's not stellar, it's Brewdog.
Brewdog input. You know, if you want to see more of us sweating in the room, you can head over to YouTube at Always an Adventure Podcast or Spotify, where you could just imagine us sweating in a room, which might sound a bit like... I don't really know what sweating sounds like. You have to have such... Do you have a really good contact microphone that we could capture the sound of somebody's sweat coming out? Somebody's sweat. Somebody once told me
Somebody! But Ma, it's just my boo!
Yep. You can head over to Twitter at AAA_AlexSam.
Triple underscore.
To have a very special tweet. I posted that picture up of you outside glory holes with no content whatsoever. So people that haven't watched the episode yet, like, huh? And of course, updates on our bowel movements. I did 3 poos this morning and this afternoon. It's all this morning, really.
Earlier than now, yeah.
I did a lot of shit, and we chatted a lot of shit. And it was wonderful chatting shit with you in real life and chatting shit with you in the same room rather than watching from the other side of a screen.
Hello from the otter slide.
Okay, right. That really is it for now. We're just going to go and get out of this fucking hot room. Which I'm pretty sure that if we had the window open, Wasp would be immediately attracted to my groin because old Rosie is now on my groin. It's not...
Classic Rosie.
Tightly your
You
sex
bitch!
tape.
So I guess all that's left to say is...
Take care, take care, take care.
That's it, we fucking did it.
Some sort of horrendous sample-based monstrosity with the generic beat under. Some sort of horrendous sample-based monstrosity with the generic beat under.